10 flight attendants you won't believe actually exist. Number 10. Bikini flight attendants. In a marketing stunt, a Vietnamese airline, Vietjet Air, introduced a bikini-clad flight attendants team to serve the passengers and even put on a performance if needed. Vietjet Air CEO Nguyen Tai Phuong Tao's idea of dressing up the airline's flight attendants with sexy outfits is about to pay off big time. According to the Bloomberg Billionaires Index, the 45-year-old's fortune is expected to balloon to $1.37 billion when the privately owned airline goes public within the next 3 months. Thanks to Tao's idea, the company has grabbed more than 30% of Vietnam's airline market share in just a few years. Her idea of staffing her planes with bikini-clad women might be controversial, but it's a pretty brilliant plan. Number 9. The flight attendant who decided to rap the safety demo. Southwest Airlines is a US airline that is known for being different compared to other airlines. They are less expensive and are considered a budget airline. A few years back, one of their flight attendants decided to rap the entire safety instructions to the passengers. If you haven't seen it, it's pretty cool. Before taking off, flight attendants always give the same safety demo, which can be annoying if you fly frequently. It's this flight attendant's 5th flight of the day and he is sick of his own safety demo. The passengers supply the beat while he raps the safety information. Number 8. Ladyboy flight attendants. In February 2011, Thai airline PC Air started recruiting transsexual women as flight attendants, making it the first Thailand-based airline to do so. The airline received more than 100 job applications from transsexuals, of which it hired 4 to join the 19 female and 7 male flight attendants. It stated that the qualifications for transgender attendants were the same as for women, and that they should walk and talk in a feminine manner. According to the PC Air job advert for cabin crew members, all applicants need to be of Thai nationality, hold a bachelor's degree, be able to swim, and have excellent communication skills in both English and Thai. Number 7. Baby stored in overhead bin on airplane. Virgin Blue has sacked a male flight attendant and offered an angry mother free flights after her toddler was put in an overhead locker. Natalie Williamson claims she, her 17-month-old son, and her now estranged husband were on a Virgin flight from Fiji to Sydney when the flight attendant picked up Riley, placed him in the locker, and closed the latch. Virgin has admitted an incident did take place, but claims Miss Williamson's husband was playing a peekaboo game with Riley involving the overhead compartment when the flight attendant joined in. Number 6. World's longest serving flight attendant. Ron O'Connor, born 1928, is a former US-American flight attendant who spent 63 years working as cabin crew for United Airlines and who logged an estimated 200 million air miles. He was the world's longest-serving flight attendant and was admitted to the Guinness Book of Records. O'Connor joined the airline while a student at the University of Hawaii in 1949 when friends spotted a newspaper ad. "We didn't even know what a flight steward was," he recalled, but it meant getting to the mainland, which was a huge deal in those days. Number 5. A flight attendant who survived a 33,000-foot fall. 22-year-old Vesna Vlahovic was a flight attendant on Yugoslav Airlines DC-9 en route from Stockholm to Belgrade. A bomb, which may have been planted in the front baggage compartment of the plane, exploded on board when the aircraft was at 33,330 feet. Vlahovic was in the tail section that fell to earth. It landed at just the right angle on a slope of snow-covered mountains. She was the only survivor among the 28 passengers and crew. She broke both her legs and was paralyzed from the waist down. She was in a coma for 27 days. Her recovery took 17 months. She continued to fly with Yugoslav Airlines for 20 more years. She holds the world record, according to Guinness Book of Records, for surviving the highest fall without a parachute, 10,160 meters. Number 4. Flight attendant who left a bag full of cocaine at the airport. A JetBlue flight attendant who was a former Jamaican beauty pageant contestant and college track athlete was arrested after she ran from a security checkpoint, leaving 70 pounds of cocaine. Marsha Gay Reynolds ran from the security checkpoint at Los Angeles International Airport after she was asked to step aside for a random screening. She went to a secondary screening area but became nervous and took out a cell phone, making a call and speaking in a foreign language. Then she quickly dropped her bag, ditched a pair of Gucci heels, and fled barefoot downward an upward moving escalator. TSA agents did not chase Reynolds because they feared her bag may have contained explosives. A dog was brought to screen the bag. They found 11 bags of cocaine wrapped in green cellophane and labeled Big Ranch. The drug's worth about $3 million on the street and $750,000 wholesale. Number 3, flight attendant quits his job in style. In August 2010, Steven Slater, a flight attendant of JetBlue Airlines, got into an argument with a passenger during boarding at a Pittsburgh airport. He finally had had enough of his job, quit, and opened the emergency slide on the plane in order to leave. According to witnesses, he grabbed the intercom and said, "To the passenger who called me a motherfucker, F you. I've been in the business 20 years. I've had it, that's it." Mr. Slater then activated the emergency exit and slid down the inflatable slide onto the tarmac. He then boarded a train to the terminal, stripping off his tie and discarding it to the astonishment of bemused onlookers. Slater was later arrested and charged with reckless endangerment and criminal mischief. Number 2, Virgin Sir Richard Branson turned stewardess after losing bet. Richard Branson had to put on a sexy red AirAsia female flight attendant uniform on May 1st, 2011 for a 13-hour London Kuala Lumpur flight after losing a bet with AirAsia's owner, Tony Fernandez. The two of them had gambled over whose F1 racing team would finish higher at the 2010 Formula 1 Grand Prix. Branson's Virgin Racing or Fernandez's team Lotus, and whoever lost would have to serve as a flight attendant on the other's airline. Branson was also supposed to shave his legs since Fernandez's airline doesn't allow hairy stewardesses, but he was allowed to keep his beard. He had to serve meals and drinks to Tony Fernandez and 250 other passengers. Besides, this was not the first time that Branson had dressed as a woman. He wore a white wedding dress for the launch of Virgin Brides in 1996, which doesn't exist anymore. Number 1, Mile High Club. A flight attendant was fired for having sex for cash over the past 2 years on Middle East to United States flights. Preferring long-distance flights between the Gulf and the United States, the flight attendant seduced men for her endeavor, charging roughly $3,000 per encounter. The flight attendant was caught having intercourse with a passenger in the bathroom and fired immediately. She then confessed to 2 years worth of offenses. The flight attendant admitted to making just under $1 million in the 2 years she had been working the side job. Thanks for watching. Here's some videos you might like, and don't forget to subscribe. In case you didn't know, this is actually not my channel. I'm actually a gamer. So if you like video games and you like my narration, check my channel out at QuibleTV. Give it a click.